Hello all, welcome to Tsinfo Technologies YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain how to upload a file into a SharePoint document library with the help of Power Automate Desktop. Also, I will show how to add the metadata values or the column values to the created file or the uploaded file with the help of the Power Automate Desktop. So let's open the Power Automate Desktop app first to begin the topic. Here you can see I have opened my Power Automate desktop app. You can just click on the Power Automate desktop app so that it will open. If you are not aware of how to install the Power Automate desktop into your local system, I will also provide a link to that in the video description. You can go and check it out. This is the workspace where we can add actions from the actions pane. We can drag and drop the actions into the workspace. I already designed the flow. Designing the flow in the video, it might take a little bit of time. So I have already designed the flow, but I will explain the steps in a clear way. So first I will explain my scenario here. You can see here I have opened my local desktop system where I have three files which are related to the employee documents, where one is Excel, other one is PPT, and one more is Word document. Here you can see I have created a document library in a SharePoint named employee documents, where this employee documents has no files that are present, where this employee documents has no files in it. It has only one folder and that folder is empty as well. So I wanted to upload the files from the local system to here with the help of the Power Automate desktop. Let's see how we can do that. So I have opened the Power Automate desktop app. In the actions pane, when you search for SharePoint, you can see here it has been represented with a diamond icon where it is a premium action. This premium action, the SharePoint premium action, can be used by having a free trial for 1 month or 45 days, or you have to purchase the Power Automate license. To upload a files into the SharePoint document, like there is an action named create file action is present, where this create file action will take the input in the form of binary format. So we need to convert the file into a binary format. To convert the file into a binary format, there is a one more action present, which is a convert file to binary data. When you search here, convert file, it will give you all the file actions that can be all the conversion actions of the file. You can select convert file to the binary data. When you can also drag and drop it into the workspace. When you drag and drop it into the workspace, it will open like this automatically, and then you can upload the file that you wanted to convert into a binary. To the convert file into a binary data actions, I will explain it from here. Uh, you can take this file path by clicking on the select file icon, or else you can go back to your file explorer. You can come here, select the file and copy the path here. You can copy the path and then come back to the Power Automate flow, where and then you can insert it in the file path. By providing this file path, it will directly convert the file format into a binary data format. This action will produce variables as binary data, and then click on save. Next, we have to take the create file action. Excel file that was uploading into the SharePoint document library. For the first one, in the create file action, as you can see, it uploads a file to a SharePoint site. You can select the site address from the drop down here. I'm selecting my site address where I wanted to upload the file, and then you can select the folder path, which are if you are selecting after selecting the site address, it will show all the folders or libraries that are present under this SharePoint site. The document library from the option, and in the file name, this is the main step. You can provide the file name here as you wish, and then you have to provide the extension here. As I'm taking Excel file, I'm providing it as Excel XX, Excel SX. And in the file content, choose, click on this icon and then select the binary data. After selecting the binary data, it will be selected. As I have already selected, I'm removing the one which I took now and then click on save. This is for the Excel file. Similarly, you can also upload different type of files like document, PPT, CSV, etc., text files, etc. And here, in the same way, I'm taking here the file path from here from the select icon, and here you can see this is a docs file which is a document, and then click on save. Then click on save. It will convert this docs file into a binary data format. Here I have renamed the variable produced from this convert file data file to binary data. I have renamed it to a employee guidelines, and click on save, and then again create file action. In the create file action, if I wanted the same way, you can select the site address, folder path, file name, file content. In the folder path, like if I want, there is a folder in my document library. I have already shown it to you. To select that folder, you have to first select the SharePoint document library, which is a employee documents. When you hover the mouse, then it will show all the folders that are present inside that SharePoint document library. Then I am selecting document management system folder. So this docs file will be saved into the folder of employees document library. Then similarly, I have provided the file name along with the extension, that is .docx. This is the extension for document, and we have renamed the file content from the previous steps. So again, I take select the variables, and then I took employee guidelines variable. So I'm removing this. Let me show you for another type of file as well. In the same way, take convert file to binary data. This is a PPT file, and here I'm renamed it to the EDMS as the variable produced, and click on say same create a file. In the create file, provide site address, folder path, file name. The file name with the extension is a must. So I have taken it here as document management ppt.ppt, and the file contents, that is from the previous step, that is EDMS as a variable produced from the previous step. Then click on save. Now you can see the complete flow. Before running the flow, you should have to save the flow and then you have to run it. I'm saving the flow now and run the flow. Now the flow starts running. As you can see, the flow has been ran successfully. Now I came back to the SharePoint document library. Let me refresh this. As you can see, there is a file, employee details file in the employee documents, and then when you open the folder, there is employee guidelines and the document management system PPT. This is how to upload a file into the SharePoint document library from your local system with the help of Power Automate Desktop. Let's see how to add the metadata values to the created files, to the uploaded files. Here I have created some of the columns. As you can some of the columns, that is department, which is a choice one, and the validity date, which is a date, and validity period is a single line of text, and remarks will be the multiple lines of text, and confidentiality level, which is a choice column, and approver is a person or group column. These are the columns that I have created. Now I wanted to create or upload the file into this document library along with the values or the metadata values. Let's see the steps for that. This is the this is the flow that I have designed for to update the file properties that have to update the file properties of the uploaded file into a SharePoint document library. As in the same way, you have to convert the file to a binary data first. Select the file path from the select icon. Then click on save. In the SharePoint document library, there is a date and time column. So when we are providing the date and time column from the Power Automate desktop, it will take it as a text. So to convert that text into a date and time value, we need to convert that as a date value. So to convert that, you need to use convert text to the date time. This converts the text representation of a date and time value to a date value. In the text to convert, I have provided the date value in the format of year, month, and date. And then click on save. Next, create a file. As you already know about this action, in the create a file action, you have to provide the same site address, folder path, file name. It is an Excel file, so I have provided it as a Excel SX extension, and the file content, the binary data variable, and click on save. Now the file will be uploaded with this step. After the file uploading, we have to update the file properties. To update the metadata column values, you need to take update file properties action. In the update file properties action, there will be a list of column values that will show. We can update the file properties by providing the item ID of a file here. So in the properties or the parameters, provide the site address and the library name. Here we need to provide the item ID, which is a file ID that will be generated by default. File item ID will be coming from the create file action. Whatever, when you click here and take these variables, when you open the file response, create a file response, there you can see item ID, which is a numeric value, and it gives the ID of a file that has been uploaded into a SharePoint document library. So take this one, then it will be added, automatically added as a variable to the ID column. This is how you can add or take the item ID of a file. And then let me remove this one and the column values that you wanted to update. Here I'm taking the expiry date. As we already converted the text into a date value, I took here the text as a date time value that is coming from the variable of text as a date time, which is a convert text to a date time. And then validity period, I hard coded the value and remarks as well. And then for the choice columns, it will display the values here in the drop down. You can select the choice values there. In the confidentiality level value as well, it will display it as it is a choice column. It will also display the values in the drop down. In the approver, it will show it as a approver claims for the person or group column. You can provide a name here, else you can also provide a mail, Outlook username here, so that the SharePoint will consider it as a user who is present in the organization, and it will add into that approver column. Then click on save. Let me save the flow once and show it before you. You can see the flow starts running and it has been creating a file and updating the file properties. Let me go back to the SharePoint document library. Here it is the SharePoint document library. When I refresh this, you can see the employees joined Excel file has been created or uploaded along with the metadata values that we wanted to give. So this is how to upload a file into a SharePoint document library and add metadata or attach the values of the columns by using the Power Automate desktop flows. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you like the content, please click on the like button, and let's see you back with one more video tutorial on Power Automate next week.